Hey guys, this is Greenville Whitey here, back with another video, and as I said before in my Ford Maverick video, that I'll be making an off-roading video on some cars, and here it is. So, I've got 3 trucks back here, all of them are Rams. We got the Ram 1500 Power Wagon, we got the Ram 1500, I don't know if this is a Power Wagon, but it looks like one, so I'm gonna call it a Power Wagon. Then we got a Ram 1500 Limited, which is the highest trim. We do get different specs in Limited, like black editions, Longhorns and stuff. But basically Limited is the general point of the highest trim. Then we got this massive beast right here, which is the Ram. So this is the 2500 HD. So basically these are the work trucks. Okay, these are really powerful, and you know, the work trucks. I really did want to include a Ram TRX as well, but maybe I'll include it in a next video. Maybe like in the video in a future, like maybe if I do a video in future with, like, I might compare the Ram TRX and, you know, the Ford Raptors. So let's begin. So first of all, I'm going to start with the cheapest trim, which is the Ram 1500 Rebel. I believe it is the Rebel. So yeah, let me hop aboard it, and we're just gonna do a minor off-road test, nothing crazy. Alright, let me just freeze the time as well. Okay, so let me get in this vehicle. Alright, let me just give this a little launch, and off we go. Okay, this thing is really nice for what the price is. Best truck for the price. So let's take this onto an off-road test. First of all, I'm gonna start with this pile of gunk, so I'm gonna climb it. Okay, suspension's going pretty good. It's trying to do it, and the approach angle is really good, and yeah, it tries to does it really good. Now I'm gonna make it climb over here, which will be pretty easy. And now I'm going to take it down from here, really nice and smooth. Now let's take it up from here. Now you guys saw that the Ford Maverick was struggling in these courses a lot. This one is struggling, but not that much. It's doing it pretty good actually. I believe this will do it better than the Limited. I think this is the best off-roader out of these trims, because it has a more better approach angle in front. It has a little metal bar, and overall this is like the Power Wagon Rebel trim in Greenville, if you want to know what it's called. Now let's try to reverse out. Okay, this thing has power. This thing has a good amount of power. Okay, this thing does this amazing, really smooth. Now let's try it in backwards. Alright, it's a bit struggling, but that's expected. You need to have good driving as well. Mine's not that good. Okay, if you just want to put some kick down on it, it will do the job. Okay, let's launch it up there. Definitely will get. Okay, that's really smooth. Now let's try a different place. Suspension, let's try and give it a bit of suspension flex. Okay, so let's take it up here. Okay, now it needs a lot of power, so you can see how the rear suspension is being flexed, not that much, and the front is being flexed a little bit as well. But the car does struggle in the back, but really does the job. Okay, let's put some suspension flex on this. Oh no. Okay, let's try and reverse up. Okay, this thing is a really good off-roader. Try to keep it controlled, and yeah, I'm gonna have to struggle to do the suspension flex test. But let's make it climb here. Does it effortlessly. Actually, yeah, we need to put some effort because the rear wheels do get stuck. So let me just launch it up here. It will do it, don't worry. Alright, do you see that? You see that? Now let's launch it again. Okay, that was a bit unfair for the car, but it still did it. Amazing car, amazing off-roader. Now let's park this right here, and let's take the other trim. So this is the Ram 1500 Limited, one of the highest trims, just without the cosmetics. To be honest, this one is my favorite trim because it's without the cosmetics. Now this does feel a bit powerful, but that's just my phobia, because I think these have the same engine. Okay, you can see this did a really good job on climbing there, even though I was expecting this to be a bit worse than the Rebel or Power Wagon. but it's actually doing equally good. Yeah, this is doing equally good. Cars losing a bit of traction, but that's expected because this is on road wheels right now. I didn't even bother to get like off-roading rims on these. Alright, let's try and climb this part. Okay, vehicle's struggling because the approach angle is really bad. How I approached a pile of gunk. Okay, vehicle's struggling. Maybe because the Power Wagon had better of an approach angle, or just my driving. So let's try and climb it again. Okay, this was much better, but it is struggling. Honestly, I'm trying my best to get up there, but this is struggling. The Power Wagon did struggle a bit less, possibly because the wheels had more space, I think. I don't know. I might be wrong. It could be just my driving, but I'm seeming to try my best. No, it's not managing to do it. I'm not doing this on purpose. Now let's try to climb this. I'll do that in the end again. Okay, we do get a bit more slip in this. This feels more slipperier. Moreover, because this is like more of a luxury trim. You know, you want to cruise on the road on this one. And alright, now this was good, but still, the wheels are slipperier, I believe. Okay, now let's bring in the big beast. Okay, I'm also gonna do some different. Let's see. All right, let's bring in this RAM. So this is the RAM 2500 HD, which is the most powerful out of these. This is like the work trucks. These are like semi-powered. Like these are as big as a semi. Not as big, but nearly as big. These got the power to do your utility work. And of course, look at the wheels. They're so big wheels. Like, look at the rim size. Look at that, effortlessly. Oh my god, this thing is an absolute monster. He did that effortlessly. I just hit W and it went up. Alright, do you see how the big wheels give this a big advantage over the other trims? Definitely, this could be compared to the Rebel, because that did a competitive experience with this. But I'd say the Limited was the worst out of these, mainly because the wheels were really slippery on that. But this is like, bring up anything on me and I'll just take it. Definitely the TRX will do better than this, I believe. I don't really know exactly. Mainly the TRX have supercharged engines, and they also have better approach angles. They're like really high up and they have like big wheels. These have a lot of body, they have less body underneath. Now let's give it a bit of kick down, and look at that, it's even trying to climb the car. Okay, let's give it a bit of kick down here. Alright, oh my god. Now you could see that Limited was struggling over here, but this just says like bring it on. Now let's do a little bit of suspension flex on this, so let's just take it up this course. Oh, and that was a bit on my bad, because these things, oh no, they're stuck. Let me just respawn it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's try and climb it. Oh sheesh, it's like saying bring it on. I'll do it. Okay, let's now climb some obstacles with this. Like, oh my god, this is like just making me wanting to do more challenges with this. The Limited was just like making me say, let's move on to the next trim. This is like making me, okay, let's try that, let's try that. Really fun trim to funk around with at the junkyard. Alright, so guys, this was it for the video. In the next video, I will try to do even more courses on the next off-roading video, not in the next video. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, and I hope you had fun.